Hello, I am Ali Tariq from 10x Engineers. I work as associate hardware engineer. Today in this video I am going to show you how a user can add his or her version control system credentials in Cloud 5 so that the job build which is integrated with a certain version control system repository can can be integrated with the events of version control system. So let's say you have created a pull request and you want your repository to send a webhook to uh, the build so that it starts executing whenever you create a pull request, or in other cases you may want your build to be triggered when you add some commit in your repository or push something to your repository in a specific branch. So we're going to see how a user can add his or her credentials in Cloud 5. So let's get to it. First of all, I'm gonna go to cloud5.co, which is the landing page of Cloud 5. Okay, so here a user can get access to the Cloud 5, or anyone can get access to Cloud 5 for that matter. And if someone clicks on this button, it will take to all the way about how a user can access Cloud 5 dashboard, about all the information he can put over here. And down here anyone can see what Cloud 5 actually is and what problems it solves. So the important thing about today's videos is about Cloud 5 dashboard. I'm gonna go to Cloud 5 dashboard here. Here you can see I am not yet logged in, but I can still see all the builds up to down here which are public. So what I am going to do is I am going to log in with a demo account which I created for the sake of this tutorial. So any user who is logged in with his or her credentials can see what I am saying right now here, or what you are seeing right now on your screen. So for adding credentials, first of all I'm gonna go here in the credentials button. I'm gonna click on it. Then I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on this system, and after that I'm going to click on global credentials unrestricted. So we're adding the credentials as global credentials because we want administrator to recognize our credentials. This does not mean that administrator will be able to see your password or anything which you do not want administrator to see. Like you can see over here, the ID is visible, the username is visible, but the password here is still not visible to anyone. This will be visible the same way to administrator. So I'm going to add credentials, and for the sake of GitHub personal authentication token, I can scroll down to secret text because the username is actually not needed in that case. So I'm going to add a secret text here, but for the sake of this video I'm going to add some random number here just to show you how it looks like. And in the ID I'm going to write here some meaningful ID like demo user credentials, oops, ID. And in the description I can also add something which may be meaningful. So these are the credentials for version control system of demo user. So this makes sense. If you do not add ID or description, that's completely fine, but what you should add is the secret text which is necessary. And also one thing to note is that if you do not add any ID, some unique ID will be assigned to your credentials. So I'm gonna go click on create, and now if I scroll all the way down I can see that demo user credentials ID has been added. And you can send this ID, you can send this ID to your administrator which is actually administrating Cloud 5 at the instant. And you can also tell him that you want your credentials to be added in your job build so that it can properly interact with the webhooks which you have created in the version control system so that it works out for you. So this was all about creating credentials. In the next video hopefully we will see how a user can write pipeline script for his or her job build. So see you in the next video. I hope you find this video interesting, and hope you have a good day. So that was all. Goodbye.